Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. This is a hilarious show, but before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. So, there was a story that Mitch sent to me yesterday when we had finished shooting. I read the story and I laughed. I'm like, what did he think was going to happen, right? So, this morning, as I'm kind of searching for what to talk about, I see the story again, and the story was published on fadeawayworld.net, and it says, the headline: LeBron James's camp noticed Lakers move to appease Luka Doncic while ignoring his request for years. That's what the article said. Now, what do we know? We all know that LeBron, ever since he's been with the Lakers, have been trying to get them to do one thing after the other, and whenever he doesn't do that, his media boys go on TV and start talking about, oh, the Lakers aren't doing anything. The Lakers need to do anything. They need to do something. They need to do something. Rob Pelinka's trying to sabotage them. Blah, 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 blah. But when they up there pulling off all of those other moves, well, well, you gotta keep it going. We can't even go through the amount of players that have been brought to LA since LeBron has been there. It's a crazy number. It's actually crazy. I can only think of a few, like Drummond, Melo, Rondo, Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee, Russell Westbrook, Rui Hachimura, Anthony Davis came via LeBron, so I'm not going to say that, and a whole bunch of other players that we can't even think of right now. So the Lakers have been appeasing LeBron. But essentially, what this report was saying was that LeBron's camp was stunned at how quickly the Lakers looked to appease Luka versus LeBron. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, where's the surprise here? Like, why would that surprise you? Luka is the guy now. Like, where's the confusion in all of this? Right? So this is the article that we actually want to get into. But before we get into what this report had to say, today's video is brought to you by sponsor Prize Picks. Prize Picks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports with over 10 million members. Prize Picks makes it easy to get real money action on the sports and players you love. You pick more or less on at least 2 for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. For example, this week on Prize Picks, I'm looking at the upcoming NBA schedule and selecting Stephen Curry for more than 29 points and Kevin Durant for more than 27 points and Anthony Davis for more than 12 rebounds and Luka Doncic for more than 8 assists. If you're like me and you like to play safe, you'll love Prize Picks' new feature, Flex Plays. It's the safest way to play. You can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. Plus, you can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. On top of this, Prize Picks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money as quick as in 15 minutes. So download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code CLNS on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. Okay, so let's get into this article here. It says, the Los Angeles Lakers' blockbuster acquisition of Luka Doncic signaled a seismic shift in the franchise's direction, securing their next generational superstar. But it also raised eyebrows within LeBron James's camp, as the organization's rapid response to Doncic's trade request stood in stark contrast to how they handled James's own desires over the past several seasons. James has long advocated for the Lakers to make win-now moves, particularly in the twilight years of his career. While the franchise previously honored his demands, most notably by acquiring Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook in 2021, the last 2 seasons saw a different approach, with the front office prioritizing future assets over immediate contention. Now, with Doncic in the picture, the Lakers' sudden willingness to be aggressive in trades has led to the speculation about a double standard in how the organization operates. According to ESPN's Dave McMenamin, it was not lost on James' camp that Rob Pelinka quickly acted on Doncic's request to acquire center Mark Williams, initiating a trade for the Charlotte Hornets big man within days of Doncic's arrival. For years, James had asked the Lakers to trade draft picks to improve the roster, only to be met with hesitancy as the franchise sought to protect its long-term future. The sharp contrast in treatment became apparent when Rob Pelinka instantly prioritized Doncic's involvement in roster decisions, ensuring that his preference was addressed just days into his Lakers tenure. For James, who had to fight for every personal move in recent years, this development raised questions about why the same urgency wasn't applied when he made similar requests. To be fair, the Lakers have previously gone to great lengths to satisfy James' demands, and the 2019 trade for Anthony Davis was one of the most significant moves in recent franchise history, gutting the team's young core and surrendering multiple first-round picks to bring in the all-star big man. The franchise followed that up with the 2021 by trading for Russell Westbrook, another James back move, which ultimately proved disastrous. However, in the past 2 seasons, the Lakers shifted their philosophy, opting to preserve future assets instead of making short-term sacrifices. This decision came as James turned 40, with the front office prioritizing the post-LeBron era rather than solely focusing on maximizing his championship window. So, y'all can go read the rest of the article there if y'all want to read it. What are my thoughts about this? This only comes as a surprise, I think, to maybe LeBron fans. Now, I will say this, though. Yesterday, I watched the debut game. I watched the beginning, like the first quarter between the Mavs and the Utah Jazz, and I wanted to see Luka play. And to my surprise, the Lakers had everybody wearing 77 jerseys, right? Everybody was wearing 77 jerseys, which turned out to be Luka's number, including LeBron himself was wearing it. And you could see that LeBron was kind of going out of his way to let Luka, do his thing. But as I was watching the game, for the first time ever, not ever, but in a long time, did I watch a basketball game where LeBron was on a team, on a nationally televised game, and he was not getting the lion's share of the attention. The camera was mostly on Luka all night long. Luka was the star. Even when they were announcing the starting lineups, he came out like he got the loudest cheer of everybody there. When he scored, everybody hollered and screamed. And what that signified to me was like, okay, Luka now is the main star on this team. And at least in Lakerland. And I think that is a bit surprising to LeBron fans. No matter how they try to couch it, it is LeBron and Luka. It ain't no damn LeBron and Luka. Even when I was watching on NBA TV, go look at the poster. It's Luka and the opposing player that they're playing against. Go watch it on NBA, was it Motion Station? They have Luka now as a thumbnail, no longer LeBron James. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, this must be jarring for LeBron fans. Because usually what they're used to is people sitting up there twerking it up all day long and hollering and screaming and pouring honey all over each other for LeBron James. But now it's like, no. That ain't the case no more. So in terms of the Lakers not appeasing LeBron, why would they? He's on his way out. Why would I be making decisions for a player that's on his way out? Now, some people say, well, you're not maximizing his opportunity. Has it occurred to you that maybe the Lakers don't believe they can win a championship with LeBron? And therefore, they're not willing to risk any short-term moves that would hurt them in the future? And the reason that they're willing to appease Luka is because he's their new guy. Obviously. What's the surprise in all of this? I'm a huge Formula One fan. Lewis Hamilton announced that he was going to go drive for Ferrari after spending his entire career with Mercedes. Last year, the season, do you know who they were prioritizing? Russell. They were prioritizing him. Even though Hamilton has the 7 championships or whatever it is, the drivers' championships, help bring them all of those constructors' championships. They're like, Hamilton is leaving. Hamilton is going to Ferrari. So we're not prior, because then it sets a bad precedent for the new leader of our drivers. So in the case of the Lakers, LeBron is he's gone. He's no longer like, he's not the future. Luka is. So obviously you want to appease. Why? And if I'm Luka, why would you be still appeasing this dude and I'm the future? I'm the present in the future. So LeBron fans, look, man, no need to be crying over it. No need to get out your box of tissues. You shouldn't be surprised at this. Luka is the now face of the Lakers. He's the biggest star in LA now. Sorry to break it to you guys. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm out. Peace.